We begin this morning with the home stretch of the presidential race. On the last weekend of campaigning, the candidates are sweeping out across the most hotly contested states. Joe Biden is in Michigan today, and he'll be joined by former President Barack Obama. Biden's running mate, Senator Kamala Harris, makes 3 stops in Florida. Meanwhile, Vice President Mike Pence visits the upper Midwest today. He'll be campaigning in Wisconsin. And President Trump holds 4 rallies in Pennsylvania. The Keystone State is seen as the key to the election. With 20 electoral votes up for grabs, both campaigns have been pushing hard there in the closing days of the race. Last night, the president held a socially distanced rally in Minnesota, a state he's hoping to add to his column after narrowly losing it in 2016. The last-minute campaigning comes as the U.S. hit another record high for coronavirus infections in a single day, again on Friday, when nearly 100,000 new cases were reported. Paula Reid kicks off our coverage from Minneapolis this morning. Paula, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. In these last few days before the election, President Trump is hitting these key battleground states, but many of these states are also COVID hotspots, including here in Minnesota, where last night the state's governor restricted the size of the president's event as the state hit a record in new COVID cases.
Hello, Rochester.
President Trump hammered the state's Democratic governor for limiting his rally to just 250 supporters following COVID outbreaks tied to 2 previous rallies held there.
There are at least 25,000 people who wanted to be here tonight. They were here for a long time. They waited and waited, and then the governor did bad things.
With COVID raging in every swing state he hit Friday, the president still tried to downplay the virus.
It's a pandemic and you're doing good.
But in Michigan, a state he carried in 2016 and now trails Biden by 8 points, COVID hospitalizations are up 96% since October 1st.
It's always cases are up and people go crazy, you know. No, it's you live with it. And you have, and you know what to do. We understand it now. You got to understand it. But we're making that beautiful turn.
Mr. Trump tried to undermine confidence in the death toll by falsely suggesting doctors intentionally overreport COVID deaths.
You know, our doctors get more money if somebody dies from COVID. That's true. It's like $2,000 more, so you get more money.
The president's rally in Green Bay was criticized by the local hospital system, which warned it was a bad idea, given the city has one of the highest infection rates in the nation.
No, I don't at all, no. And they're outdoor rallies. They're all outdoor.
The president's attempts to downplay the virus are undermined by evidence from the CDC. CBS News has learned CDC data shows cases are surging in 49 states. On a call with state governors, coronavirus task force member Dr. Deborah Birx warned.
We're seeing now surge across the northern part of the United States. We now have about 1,200 counties, almost a third of the country in our hotspot category.
Today, President Trump will make 4 stops in Pennsylvania, a pivotal swing state that he won in 2016. But recent polls show him trailing former Vice President Joe Biden. Jeff.
Paula, thank you very much.